If you're choosing between PostHog, Google Analytics, and Sentry, this isn't just analytics versus analytics. It's product analytics versus marketing analytics versus error monitoring. So which tool actually wins? Let's break it down. PostHog is built specifically for product teams. It combines event tracking, funnels, session recordings, feature flags, A/B testing, and user analytics into a single platform. That makes it incredibly useful for understanding how users interact with your product and improving retention. But here's the catch. It's more focused on product usage than marketing attribution. Google Analytics takes the opposite approach. It focuses on traffic sources, marketing campaigns, conversions, SEO, and advertising performance. If you want to know where visitors came from and which campaigns are driving revenue, Google Analytics is still one of the most widely used tools. The downside is that product analytics workflows can feel limited compared to dedicated platforms like PostHog. Sentry isn't really a direct analytics competitor. Its main purpose is application monitoring, error tracking, performance monitoring, and debugging. Developers use Sentry to find crashes, slow queries, and production issues before users complain. The downside is that it isn't designed to replace a product analytics platform. So the real difference is this. PostHog helps you understand product usage. Google Analytics helps you understand traffic and marketing. And Sentry helps you find and fix application problems. So which tool wins? Choose PostHog if you want deep product analytics, session recordings, and experimentation tools. Choose Google Analytics if you want traffic analysis, attribution, and marketing reporting. Choose Sentry if you want error tracking, performance monitoring, and debugging. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.